Okay, welcome back guys. So this one, it's time to make our kefir nice and delicious. So this is the double fermented that we've just done, previous videos. So you'd have left this for 24 hours. This is 24 hours later. As you can see, the separation has happened. So it's really gone into a fantastic double fermented state. So time to make a nice smoothie.
Yeah, so you go around there and take that lid off.
So this is what we would usually do. I tend to smoothie my double ferment. So we're just giving you an example of what it looks like. So you can see it's all creamy, it's lovely and thick.
Yeah, I've actually got the blueberries already in there, otherwise I would add them at this stage.
So that's what you double fermented that with, was blueberries?
With the blueberries, yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you do it with the skin, you know, it's good to take the skin out because it doesn't always sort of blend down terribly well. If you've got fussy children, they might complain about lumps.
We do actually blend our skin in because I love that citrus sharp, but Marianne said she wouldn't drink it without it.
Yeah. So I'm going to add to that strawberries. This time of year, a fresher ideal, but this time of year I've actually got frozen strawberries. So I'm going to.
So this is really where you can just add whatever you want, but. My mum obviously makes her own smoothie, so we're just going to see what she puts in. But you can really do it as little. We put frozen raspberries and we put some banana in, and sometimes we put some
chia seeds there.
What's that stuff called?
The flaxseed.
Flaxseed. Yeah. We put flaxseed in, yeah. So chia seeds and flaxseed. So why are you getting that into your? Why are you putting that in?
Just for the goodness. I mean, you know,
omega-3.
Absolutely for the smoothie, it's going to be absolutely jam packed. With goodness, which is actually good for digestion, good for your gut. Yeah. Both of those for producing your probiotics as well. And I tend to add, and it's about taste, isn't it? But I tend to use Manuka honey, just a teaspoon of that, just for the taste, you know, and it's appealing to the children, isn't it? So add that in, which is
Manuka honey is one of those, it's a superfood.
Thick, yeah. You did mention bananas, and that's a really good point because, you know, green bananas are absolutely amazing, aren't they?
Why, what for?
Really good for the gut, again.
So the green bananas have a lot of prebiotics.
They do, They'll help your gut to produce all that.
So yeah, when I make the kefir, I actually go to the shop and buy really insanely green bananas that you probably wouldn't buy usually to eat, but pop them in smoothie because they're packed full of.
I'm going to make it nice.
Festive mugs. So why did you get into kefir? What made you? Or what difference did you notice?
I kind of stumbled across it, I think, because I was feeling bloatedness. I didn't know whether it was age or whatever, but I certainly wasn't comfortable in my stomach, and so I kind of stumbled across this and looked into it a few years ago, and the benefits are just tremendous. They really, really are. I mean, all around, great for the gut.
And when she says she looked into it, she means she read extensive amount of books and probably read and researched for months and months and months, because that's what my mum does, until she is entirely convinced about something. She has to be entirely convinced, and she rigorously makes sure. So that's what she means. So yeah, so then you give it a go, and you noticed, and actually the term kefir actually comes from the Russian word, is it kefir or kef? It's a Russian word it comes from, which actually means feel good. And when they mean feel good, they're referring to that happy feeling, good feeling that you feel in your gut. And you do, don't you? Within about 7 days. So I'm never one of these people who say, do this and instantly you will see a difference. things with health are always multifactorial. There's a number of things, and actually it's about getting the balance and looking at it from different angles. However, Kefir is one of those things you really do feel a difference. It's that feel, your gut feels like it's kind of smiling. It just doesn't make sense, but a lot of people are like, yes, that's exactly how it feels. And within about 7 days, I usually would say you start to feel, but some people after glass 1, they're like, oh, wow.
And it's the whole digestive system, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's right through.
Yeah.
It keeps you regular.
Yes, and you notice a difference in bowel health.
Absolutely.
And everything, yeah.
And I mean, you can see that from that 1 pint of milk, you know, we've got this, and I can't emphasize how amazingly full of goodness that is, you know. So starting, we've got a family of 4, and we start every day with our Kefir smoothie.
Because you should foster children, so you've got a family of 4 to your foster children.
That's right.
And you get these great microbiome. We've got great microbiome. That is delicious, isn't it?
Great way to start the day.
Great way to start the day, yeah. Brilliant. So that is basically process of how to make kefir. We've gone through just about, there's so much you could talk about though, isn't there? You could talk about loads, there's so much information around, we're often bouncing things off that we've just newly discovered, or information you can read. If you've got any questions, ask questions. If we get a lot of questions, or you know, we'll probably do a part 2 series if people have got enough questions and they want to go through the small stuff. But really, it's just such a good thing. And what it does, because it's packed full of these trillions, it's like an ocean. Because your colonies of bacteria microbiomes sit on the surface, so it's the surface level of your gut. And it just goes in and it coats them like an ocean. The whole way through your gut, like my mum said, it's good enough to go through. It doesn't get destroyed by the acid, which a lot of supplements do, and just really replenishes the gut and restores it from the inside out. So it does a lot of gut healing. Yeah.
Guaranteed to get where it's needed, basically, isn't it?
And me personally, me and my husband, we found a massive difference with this. For me, something similar. I didn't really have any problems looking for this. It was because you started it that I was like, I'd come across, we cover microbiome and gut health in my job, working with whether pelvic pain, bladder pain syndrome, anything, bowel health, lots of things, because it's just so much we know about it now. But I noticed big difference. I would have to take regular, I used to get a lot of reflux.
Anti-acid treatment.
Yeah, I used to take, I can't carry them everywhere. I was on daily omeprazole for it. And I think it came off the back of just having really bad stomach virus, which they just kind of, so I noticed big change in that. Never bloat. I literally never bloat as well. Something I noticed straight away. I never bloat. Bowel health is great. Stomach, I just never get any acid problems anymore, which is really interesting. It must have been something off kilter. So yeah, but that's it. If you've got any questions, please get in touch. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I do actually, because if you do have fussy eaters, we have a particularly fussy eater in this household who doesn't like fruit and vegetables, but what a great way to sneak in the fruit.
Yeah, sneaky nutrients. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you, Ma'am, for doing this with me.
Pleasure.
And yeah, share the Kefir love. Let us know how you get on. Share your stories. We'd love to hear any thoughts you've got. Thanks for watching.
Bye now.